Hey, what's good everybody? My name is Gabe and I have partnered with my friend Matt to bring you guys 11 proven ways to promote your NFTs. So if you're watching this video, you probably already know what an NFT is and now you're just looking to promote your NFTs. So in this video, we're going to go over the top 11 ways to promote your NFTs, and by the end of this video, you should have a much better understanding of the many different ways to promote your NFTs. So let's go ahead and start off with number one. The number one thing you want to do when promoting your NFTs is make sure your NFTs are appealing. Whether you have an idea for your NFT or it's already created, you need to figure out who your target audience is and why they would want your NFT. Basically, you need to communicate what is special about your NFTs, because NFTs, like any other product, are an emotional purchase. So make sure you go ahead and communicate what's special about your NFTs to your audience by making something like a teaser video. Now, you can make this yourself if you have a camera and you want to talk into it, kind of like what I'm doing, or you can download free software such as OBS, which is a free screen recorder, and DaVinci Resolve, which is a free to use editing software, which is what I'll be editing this video on. Now, if you don't have much video creation experience, you don't have to make it yourself. You can always go on a website like Fiverr and hire somebody to make this video for you for a pretty affordable price. In this teaser video, you want to make sure you communicate what's special about your NFTs. Your teaser video should showcase a lot of your NFTs, perhaps it shows the website, and it basically builds up hype for the eventual drop of your NFT collection. So make sure it has all of the relevant information that your audience will need to know of, such as when your NFTs will be for sale, where they will be for sale at, and how they can buy them. Your video should be relatively short and super engaging, that way people will stick around to watch the whole video. Now, once you've created this teaser video, the next thing you're going to want to do brings us to number two. You're going to want to develop your social media platforms. Now, this one is probably self-explanatory, but you're going to want to be on as many social media platforms as possible, such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, perhaps even create a Discord server. Now, you don't have to be on every single social media platform out there, but whichever one you choose, you want to make sure your target audience will be there. And I know for a fact, tons of NFT collectors are on these social media platforms. Social media will be one of the driving factors to your NFT's discoverability. You may even want to consider running ad campaigns, which are relatively inexpensive on social media. Social media will allow you to interact with your community, and you can even set up something like a Discord server where your community can just kind of hang out and chill. Alright, so that's enough about social media. You guys can probably figure that out. But coming up next is something you might not be aware of. At number three, we have NFTcalendar.io. What NFT Calendar is it's basically one large calendar that showcases the next hottest NFT drops. This website gets 250,000 views per month, so if you're going to be releasing your NFTs, you definitely want your collection to be on that calendar, because tons of NFT collectors are looking at that calendar for the next hottest NFT drop. Now, to get your NFT collection listed on the NFT calendar, it's actually quite simple. All you have to do is fill out this form, and once their team has reviewed it and it has been approved, your NFT drop will be listed on their calendar. Alright, next up at number four is something similar to the NFT calendar, but this is the featured drop section on NFT marketplaces. Now, you'll have to pay a small fee to get listed on one of these featured drops, but it could be well worth it considering the amount of attention it could bring to you. Now, you'll have to do your research and figure out which NFT marketplace you'll want to be listed on or where you want to promote it at. But once you figure that out, all you have to do is contact the marketplace using their preferred communication. It could be Twitter, it could be Discord, perhaps even email, and you'll arrange something with them to get your NFT drop listed on their featured section. And at number five, we have creating a website. If you want to show your audience that you are a serious collection and you want to convey all of the important information to them, you're definitely going to want to consider creating a website. You're going to be able to share tons of information about your NFTs, your vision for the project, your roadmap, and even information about your team if you want to disclose that. But creating a very professional website is just a great way to build trust with your potential buyers, and you can even host the NFT drop directly from your website. So when creating your website, there's a couple things you want to keep in mind. You're first going to need to purchase a domain name. You can get one from GoDaddy.com or from Namecheap.com. On top of a domain name, you're also going to want to find a hosting provider. When looking for someone to host your website, there's a few things you want to keep in mind. You want to make sure that you have unlimited bandwidth, because during your NFT drop, you're going to have tons of traffic to your website and you want to make sure you can support that. You're also going to want to make sure that you have unlimited storage to store all of your NFT collections. And the last thing you're going to want to make sure your website has is one-click WordPress install. It just makes things a lot easier. Now, if you're unfamiliar with how to build websites, you can always go to a site like Fiverr and find someone to build the perfect website for you. Alrighty, and at number 6, we have listing your NFT on a secondary marketplace. Much like the feature drop section, you want to make sure that you can find the right NFT marketplace to support your NFTs. Now, there's tons of NFT marketplaces out there, and in the future, there's going to be plenty more. And it might just seem tempting to go for one of the biggest ones out there, such as OpenSea, but you have to remember with OpenSea, it's anyone's game. They have almost zero exclusivity on there, so you're going to have tons of competitors when launching your NFT. Try to find an NFT marketplace that fits the niche of your NFTs very well. And you want to also make sure that your NFT marketplace doesn't charge ridiculous fees. Typical listing fees are anywhere from 2.5% to 15%. So make sure you keep that in mind when you're looking to list your NFTs. Also, you want to make sure that the NFT marketplace is quite reliable. You want to make sure that the interface is quite easy to use and that people won't have too much difficulty searching for your NFT collection or even buying it. But finding a great secondary marketplace is going to be very crucial for your NFTs because that's where a lot of your sales are going to happen. Alright, at number 7 is probably everyone's favorite part of NFT promotion, and that is the NFT giveaways. Let's be real, who doesn't like free stuff? I've seen tons of projects in the past build community of like 50,000 members in a day just from an NFT giveaway. So you're definitely going to want to consider doing an NFT giveaway. They're super popular and super easy to do. Once you have some NFTs to give away, all you have to do is hop onto one of your social media platforms and announce the giveaway. Make sure you list the NFT marketplace that you'll be listed on. That way people know exactly where to go to purchase your NFTs. You also might want to consider timing your NFT giveaway a week before your NFT launch. That way it builds up anticipation for your launch so that people are ready to go and buy your NFTs. Most commonly, I've seen these NFT giveaways done on Twitter. You can ask people to follow you and retweet the post to gain you more exposure, and also tag some friends in the comments to qualify. You might want to consider an approach like this, but whatever your goal is out of the giveaway, make sure you have that explicitly said in the instructions. So now at number 8, you may want to consider joining some NFT groups. There are tons of groups out there on social media platforms such as Clubhouse, Discord, even Twitter Spaces, Reddit perhaps. There's tons of NFT groups out there that you want to be a part of. Now, you don't want to join them and just start blatantly promoting your project. You want to go in there and just be a part of the community, maybe ask them for feedback about your NFT ideas or projects, and make sure you respond to their feedback to let them know that they are heard. That way you go ahead and engage with the community and build trust. That way they're going to be more open to hearing about your NFT project and perhaps even picking one up themselves or even spreading the word. One thing that I see very common with NFT projects is joining Twitter Spaces. You can arrange to do Twitter Spaces with some pretty popular Twitter pages and just talk about your NFT project to people, and people love to listen into them. And you can also do live Q&As on there as well. But basically what I'm saying is go out there, join some NFT communities, and see how they respond to your project. At number 9, you may want to consider collabing with some major influencers. Influencers are a really great resource for you because they already have communities built, and all you have to do is come up with some cool collaboration to do with them. Now, keep in mind, these collaborations should be win-win situations. Perhaps you could give their community some free NFTs, and in return, you're going to gain lots of exposure. Also, keep in mind, influencers can be anyone with really a large following. This could be some YouTubers, this could be some very popular people on Twitter, or perhaps just even another NFT project. When reaching out to these influencers, don't just reach out and say, hey, can you promote my NFT? That's not going to work. They're not going to collab with you. Make sure you go out there and explain what your project is, why you're doing this, and what makes it so special, and also give them some collaboration ideas. Perhaps you could appear in one of their videos, or perhaps they could just talk about your NFTs and maybe do some sort of giveaway. Make sure to be really open and engaging with it. That way, both communities here can benefit. So make sure you're out there collabing with these people because they're going to help drive a lot of attention to your project. And at number 10, we have live events. Now, as someone who's done a lot of live streams in the past, I love live streams. I love live events. It's just a great way to build engagement with your community, and they're also just a lot of fun for both you and all of your audience members. Now, you're going to want to make sure you plan these live events well in advance. That way people can set aside some time in their busy day to make sure they check out your live event. Also, you may want to consider giving your audience members some sort of incentive to show up to build a bunch of hype around the live stream. Perhaps you can even do an NFT giveaway on the live stream to get people to join. During these live streams, there's many things you can do. You can give updates on your project, you can take questions, and if you're going to take questions, we do recommend that you take these questions in advance and answer them on the stream. That way you're well prepared to give the best answer possible and present yourself as an expert. The last thing is you want to make sure you don't keep your live streams going on too long, as you may bore people. Try keeping them under an hour and making them as highly engaging and interactive as possible. Alrighty, and the last thing I'll be sharing with you guys coming in at number 11 is don't skimp on the video content. Everybody loves a good video. You're watching this video right now, and also if you just look at YouTube, you can tell that people love videos. Videos are one of the best ways to show what your NFT project is about, as you can make update videos, behind the scenes, make about the team videos, or even just show off your collections. There's so many different things you can do with videos, and like I said, people love videos, and it's just a great way to engage with your community and also keep people hyped about your project. On top of videos, you may even want to consider joining in on some podcasts as like a guest speaker. There's tons of crypto podcasts out there, and they're always looking for someone interesting to hop onto their show, and that could be you. Go ahead and reach out to them, tell them about your NFT project and how you would love to share it on their podcast. Overall, videos and podcasts are just a great way to build exposure. You may even want to consider creating a YouTube channel to post all of your videos on. And you can even share all of these videos on your other social medias as well. Alrighty guys, so that was 11 proven ways to promote your NFT project. I really appreciate you guys watching this video, and I hope you learned something from it. Again, my name is Gabe, and I have partnered with my friend Matt on this video to bring you guys these 11 ways to promote your NFT project. Hopefully we'll be making some more videos together very soon. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next video.